Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Antoine Taylor from True Stories Media. And very briefly this morning, I want to talk about persistent thirst. Knowledge is power. And whenever you're an entrepreneur or a visionary, you have to strive to become the best of your craft and your respective industry. But in order to do that, you have to have knowledge. You have to know as much as possible about what you're doing. And you can never know enough. You're always going to be learning. Learning is going to be a constant thing throughout your entire life. The thing is, however, they tell us we have to go to school for 12 years. Then we have to go to school for 4 more years. And then in order to get another piece of paper, we have to go to school for an additional 4 to 6 to 8 years. It's not until those last 4 to 6, 8 years that we're actually studying what we really want to do in life. Those previous 16 years, we're usually studying everything. We're going through electives. We have to learn about this, learn about that. We're never really learning about what we really care about. It's up to us to learn about what we care about, to study and research what we really want to do. And in this day and age where all of this technology is really no excuses. If there's something out there you want to learn, then you have to go to the internet and you have to research it. Google it. Go to articles, go to blogs, go to forums, find anything you can on the subject matter and you learn it and you study it and you read it over and over. And if that's not enough, then you buy a book and you buy another book and you buy multiple books. And even then, if that's not enough, then you seek out people in your industry who are doing what you're striving to do and you set up meetings with them, you call them, you email them until you get a response. You have to be very persistent with your thirst for knowledge. Because the more you know, the better you will be and the more successful you will become. Personally, I've learned a lot more in these 6 years since I graduated college than I ever did in my entire life. And that's because I finally had the freedom to really study what I cared about. I didn't have to worry about learning electives over here and geology and rocks over here. No. All I had to do was study what I care about and what I want to do for the rest of my life. So that's my message this morning. You just have to be very persistent with your thirst. You have to constantly learn. And there's really no excuses with all of these resources that we have. It's not like it was 20, even 10 years ago, where you had to go to the library, look things up, and you can still do that. And I suggest you still do that. However, we have a faster track now where we can get all of the knowledge and all of the facts that we need to get. As an entrepreneur, you have to know. The more you know, the more powerful you become. So I don't want you to forget that. So take this message. Let's continue to work. Let's become better than we were today, yesterday, and evermore. And let's keep working. And I'll see you next week. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen.